So this video, I screwed up and didn't post it. I just realized that, because I posted Monday, and I thought I was going to post Tuesday, I wasn't able to wrap up the games, obviously, like I thought, and I messed up, and then I forgot, Wednesday probably would have been the time to post it. So, here we go. We have 5 games. This is probably going to be literally a 3-minute video max, unless I go on a rant. Bama beat Clemson. So, what do we need to know about that game? Because I have like 20 tabs open. So, Jalen Hurts, he was 16 for 24. He had 124 yards passing, 2 touchdowns. Kelly Bryant was 18 for 36, 124 yards, 2 interceptions. One of them to Deron Payne. Then he ran it. I don't know if you saw. He was just like, boom, jumped over like the running back. And then another one was a pick 6 to Mac Wilson. Obviously, Jalen Hurts had a 12-yard error, about a 12-yard touchdown pass to Calvin Ridley. He avoided it, and right at the line of scrimmage, he threw it to Calvin Ridley. And then there was the pass where they lined up in the big package, which they call elephant, if I'm correct. At least I knew last few years, I think they've called it elephant just because, the mascot's an elephant, obviously, so it's the big package. They faked the run. Deron Payne went tiptoes, and it was beautiful. Rushing. Damian Harris had 77 yards, rushing on 19 attempts. Jalen Hurts had 11 carries for 40 yards. Bryce Scarborough had 12 for 24. So those 42 yards, 141 total. So there's a big commitment to the run game in this one, unlike Auburn. In the Auburn game where Damian Harris and Bryce Scarborough each had under 6. Travis Etienne, who I think he's the kick returner. I'll get that checked. Travis Etienne, he had 4 carries for 22 yards. Kelly Bryant had 19 carries for 19 yards. And one reason is because he got sacked and hit in the backfield so many times. I know he had at least 5. And then Adam Choice had 5 for 14. Receiving-wise, Calvin Ridley had 4 receptions, 39 yards. Henry Ruggs had 2 for 25. Najee Harris had 1 for 22 yards. Burrow had 2 for 16. Irv Smith had 1 for 6, and then a bunch of people have just barely. Deron Payne, 1 reception, 1 yard, 1 touchdown. Beautiful game by him. Calvin Ridley had the other touchdown, as I mentioned. The Alabama did lose sorry, forgot. Clemson did. Deion Kane had 6 for 75. Hunter Renfrow, the hero of last year's game, had 5 for 31. Yards, no touchdowns obviously there. Ray McLeod had 3 for 1 yard. Alabama had lost a fumble. Bama had 5 sacks and 9 tackles for losses. Led on the sacks with Rashaan Evans, Anthony Jennings, Quan Davis, Deshaun Hand, and Isaiah Buggs all had sacks. Anthony Jennings had the hit. He hit Kelly Bryant, and that's how it fell into the hands of Deron Payne. Anthony Jennings also had 3 tackles for losses. Quan Davis had 2. Alabama came out and played angry. Very, very angry. Alabama only allowed 2 sacks and they were Clean Farrell, Austin Bryant. And they also had 5 tackles for losses. Alabama was in the backfield all day. Kick returns. Travis Etienne may or may not get CTE after this game. There was a lot of times where you just heard, boom, he was just getting leveled every play. And, punting, checking in on our boy J.K. Scott. He had 6 punts, 213 yards, 35.5 average. Was not his best. So that's the Bama game. The Georgia Now the Rose Bowl, that's a game. That was a game right there to enjoy. If I ever seen one. Jake Fromm, he was 20 for 29. He had 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield had 23 for 35, 287 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Sony Mitchell had 11 carries, 181 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Nick Chubb had 14 for 145, 2 touchdowns. They averaged 9 yards a carry. The 2 main backs were averaging 13 yards. At one point, they were averaging 20 yards a carry. Someone tweeted out, who's kind of famous, Dave Portnoy. He's in charge of Barstool Sports and stuff. He said that Georgia's best chance for winning the game is literally just running the ball every play. Something to that fact. Rodney Anderson, had 26 carries, 201 yards, and that was pretty much the only run game they were able to get. Receiving wise, Javon Wims, Fromm's main target, got 6 receptions, 73 yards. Terry Goodwin had 5 for 51. Marquise Brown for Oklahoma had 6 for 114 and a touchdown. C.D. Lamb, 6 receptions, 66 yards, and I'm pretty sure he was the one who threw the touchdown to Baker Mayfield. They ran a reverse, and Baker Mayfield went out, and they threw it to him. Dimitri Strauss had 3 for 53 yards, a touchdown. Mark Andrews 4 for 52. Sony Mitchell's lost a fumble, and I'm pretty sure that was returned for a touchdown. Yes, it was. Georgia had 5 sacks, 9 tackles for losses, while Oklahoma only had 2 sacks. Key play here was double overtime. Georgia blocked the field goal. Sorry, I can't see it. They blocked the field goal and was able then that means all they needed to do is score. Sony Mitchell took a direct snap, runs it in for a touchdown. This was the most interesting semifinal I think we've had in all 4 years. I don't think a semifinal has gotten this much attention. And God, I'm going way over what I thought it was going to be. UCF, they are national champions, and I'll claim them as national champions too. I'm all for it. I mean, one, the coaches must be all for it. They're gonna give them bonuses. The bonuses like they won a championship. And here's the thing: people are saying, "Oh no, they didn't really win one." Okay, they were 13-0. No one else can say that. They just beat Auburn. You know who Auburn beat? Bama and Georgia. You know who plays for title? Bama and Georgia. Yeah, so they beat Auburn, and people are like, "Oh, but look at the strength of schedule." Okay, what's it gonna do? It's not hurting Bama. It's not gonna hurt Georgia. It's not you're not gonna hurt the integrity of the sport because for 1 year UCF decided they went 13-0. They decide, hey, we're gonna claim ourselves as champions. I have no problem with that, and no one else should because it's not gonna hurt the sport. Let them have their fun. These players. And also, they went 0-12 2 years ago. They went 0-12 2 years ago. Or maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And now, they've just won a title. 50-something of those players went 0-12, and now they went 13-0. And just beat Auburn. And pretty sure they beat Auburn. They beat Memphis twice. They were going to play Georgia Tech. They beat Maryland. They beat Navy, who is regarded somewhat as an okay team, and a very hard win to get. They beat Temple, they beat South Florida, and they beat Memphis again. Navy, they're not. Yeah, the record's 7-5, 7-6. But there's what is Navy? Navy's 7-6. But there's, people are like, oh yeah, Navy. Oh, but triple option's hard to beat. Ask team. Talk to any team who plays them. They'll be like, yeah. And they scheduled 2 of them because Georgia Tech runs it a lot. Notre Dame, last minute win, 21-17. And Michigan blew it for the Big Ten, 26-19. I think the bigger story is not how Michigan blew it. because South Carolina was down 19-3. And also in the same thing in the Georgia game, they were down 17 at one point. Any team that fights back, down like 16, 17, anything points, and can win the game or even put themselves in a position to win. Yeah, you can talk about the other team blew it, but that takes away from what that team just did. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow I'm going out with the Bama. We're going to preview Bama for the title game. Then Monday we'll play previewing Georgia. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.